Hey, Dan Meyer here, and I'm back once again to talk to you about lead generation. So today we'll talk more about what it means to be doing lead generation in the age of AI. What are the current trends in 2024 that we should be worried about when it comes to trying to stay on top of lead generation, to make sure that what we're doing is both effective, but also taking advantage of all the new tools and techniques that are out there. So I'm going to mention about a dozen different apps, tools that you can be used. So if you're a virtual assistant, you should know most of these apps. If you're a small business owner, you should have a VA who can know how to use most of these apps. And so I'll break them down into 5 categories. So the first one really they'll talk about is the impact of AI on virtual assisting. So artificial intelligence gives us new tools that we should be using, like ChatGPT to help us write scripts, or to be able to help us write a plan, or to think of tips, or to do things to kind of like just add to what we already know about our topic or our subject. It can help us organize things and be able to make sure that we're more thorough. We can also use chatbots like ManyChat or MobileMonkey, or there's one called ChatFuel that I've used. Chatbots that you can use to be able to set up, autoresponders on social media, on your website, so that you're able to always have information that you're sharing. So when people reach out to you and inquire about something, they don't get dead air. They don't get nothing back. It's an expectation now of people that they get some automatic reply from a chatbot. So even if a chatbot's not perfect, it can't do everything you want it to do, at least people are expecting that they're going to get a chatbot. So using ChatGPT to make things more efficient and more thorough, using chatbots to make sure that you give people that automatic reply, are 2 of the ways that virtual assisting has been impacted by AI. If you're managing social media, you should be using chatbots. If you're creating content, you should be using ChatGPT. So VA should know these things really well. So make sure that you are familiar with both. The tools like ChatGPT, it's got competitors, but it's by far the most well-known, and chatbot tools like ManyChat or ManyChat. It's ManyChat, depends on how you want to call it. ManyChat's what I guess people actually call it, although it's spelled ManyChat. Number 2, cutting-edge tools for lead capture, right? So there's old-school tools like HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho. They keep using AI. They keep doing things to integrate artificial intelligence into their workflow so that you're able to take advantage of these tools that can automate things, like automate lead generation, automate, data encoding, automate even sending out email campaigns. So things like this are really good tools to know. And then if you're working specifically for small business owners that are direct marketers, that are network sellers, or direct sellers, network marketers, however they want to call themselves, they're really into ClickFunnels. They're into things like Project Broadcast and Go High Level, and there's hundreds of these little tools that pop up that are kind of like the in thing within that community. So it's helpful to know some of those as well. So keep note of ClickFunnels and all the ClickFunnels wannabes out there. And then tools that are more specific, like Project Broadcast, which is like a tool to manage text blasting. And then Go High Level, which is more of a lead generation and lead management tool. You want to also have tools that help you nurture and manage leads, right? So traditional CRMs like ActiveCampaign, like Pipedrive, like Keep are important to know about as well. Now, I don't think every VA can know everything about all of these, but you should have a good idea of what they are, right? So again, look it up real quick. Spend an hour going through and asking ChatGPT, what are the top tools for lead generation for American small business clients? And it will give you a list of tools. And then go check out each one. Watch a video on YouTube, watch their product demos, do something to have a familiarity. So that when a client says, hey, I want you to help me find a tool, then you know which ones to go to. When a client says, I already have a tool I need some VA to know how to use, then you have some insight into it. And once you know one, you usually know all, because they're all kind of similar. All these CRMs and lead capture tools all kind of basically work like Excel spreadsheets on steroids, where you can integrate that spreadsheet of customer information with some kind of email campaign or a follow-up campaign or a text campaign, and you can do marketing off of them. That's really that they all have in common. So the next thing I'll talk about, number 4 in our tips for today, is know your data with lead gen analytics, right? So lead gen tools that have analytics capabilities, things like Hootsuite and Buffer are the classics, the ones that have been around for a while that really do a lot of social media aggregation, look at different social media accounts and kind of pull the data in and then kind of give you the analytics on how things are performing. You can also use Meta Business Suite. So if you're using Facebook or Instagram or even WhatsApp for your business, then Meta Business Suite can wrap all those together. So you can see all the messages in one place. You can see all the activity across all 3 apps in one place. So Meta Business Suite's a great tool to know as well. And then number 5, data storytelling, right? So how do you do storytelling for lead generation based on data, right? So every VA by now knows how to do things like use Canva and CapCut. They know about Medium for blog posts. They know about Spotify for podcasts. They know about YouTube for long form videos. But you want to look at the data behind those to see what's working. And you want to use that data in your storytelling, right? Know who to market to, know what's working, know what audience is taking action, know what calls to action are actually generating revenue. So besides looking at the analytics tools, like, in a Hootsuite or Buffer or Meta Business Suite, you also want to use those for your storytelling, right? So not only to see what's working to do more of it, but to help you start figuring out how to use storytelling. So storytelling really, is about you, the client, creating content, mostly video content. Sometimes you can be writing stuff. Sometimes you can do things that are more traditional, workbooks, or you can do things like ebooks, or you can do even a full book. But the idea is that you want to be able to create the content that tells a story, that tells your audience, about why you are the solution to their problems, about what it is that you offer will fix everything wrong in their business, and what it is that you can do to make them better, happier, healthier, have more confidence. Whatever it is that you coach, whatever it is that you offer, whatever it is that you do in your business, you want to make sure that you're using data storytelling to help you pull that off. So if you are a good virtual assistant in 2024, you know how to use different tools like ChatGPT and like ManyChat and like Salesforce and Zoho, and you've heard of things like Project Broadcast and Go High Level. If you haven't, if you're not familiar with these things, then you need to kind of get, at least a general understanding of them to make sure that you're on the cutting edge in 2024 when it comes to the different tools, the different applications that you should have in your tool belt. I always think of Batman and how Batman's got everything he needs in his belt, right? So if Batman's fighting a shark, he's got a little spray of shark repellent. If Batman's trying to break out of a prison, he's got acid that will melt the jail cell bars. So what is in your tool belt? If you're a VA who wants to be like the Batman of virtual assisting, if you are a business owner who needs a superhero to help you save your business, make sure you have the right tools in your tool belt. So that's my talk for today. I hope it helped. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to our channel. I thank you if you have, and I encourage all of you to get out there and have a great day ahead.